Okay.
It's recording now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, hello, welcome to my house. We're going to go in it in just a second. Come on. So we're not going to go over to this side where all the construction materials are. I don't want you to see what a huge slob I am. Not that you don't know that already. But we've got the inside kind of cleaned up for you. So come take a look. So Warren and I started building this back in 2005, the year that Katrina hit New Orleans. Basically all we got done that year was getting the studs up, which we had sawn up from tamarack. That's this wood here, also known as larch. And we had these beams cut for our joists. We got the floors in and the roof on and the windows in. And these windows actually came from Warren's Uncle Tim. He had been working in a solarium factory. And so we kind of built all these windows, or built around the glass to make what you'll see will be a lot of windows. So, and let's see, the second year, 2006, we got all the drywall in and the floors sanded and stained, and Warren built this cabinet. What's kind of groovy about these cabinets here is they're built with birch that was actually growing here on the property. Some of it was actually pretty darn warped, but that's what we wanted, and so that's what we got. Come take a look. So we've got the fridge here, and this is just a little birch paneling, but we wanted it to blend in. That's a propane fridge, since we've only got 3 70-watt solar panels. So as that sun gets lower and lower in the sky, Warren and I will probably be using these gas lamps a little bit more. The old stove here, Warren got in an estate sale years ago, and definitely cranks out the heat. The water that we have here comes from the lake outside, and it is a gravity feed, so it's not drinking water. We get drinking water from the well at Warren's mom's place. And while it does have a little bit of that irony tang, I tell you, it goes really good with bourbon. So here's our new couch that Warren and I just blew a bunch of money on. We're still getting used to it. It's a little modern. Got all these weird adjustable headrests, but it is very, very comfortable. Originally, we kind of thought about doing this modern design because of this chair that I got from my mom here. Kind of the Mies van der Rohe, I think, that modernist architecture. I think it's a knockoff, but it's also a very comfortable chair. This little stove is our only means of heat here, a little Norwegian yodel, and probably going to be replacing that soon, just to crank up the BTUs just a little bit more. Fun little fan here, though, that somehow creates a little electrical current when you heat it up. Doesn't really do much, but it's fun to look at. Alright, well, you can still see we're in construction here. I've got paneling lying down here on the ground, and well, I'm sure if you looked for it, you wouldn't have to look too far for some dust. But we're going to head upstairs. A little bit of a steep staircase, but it saves a lot of room compared to a spiral staircase, or something that would really be going out. And this house is only, I want to say, 18 by 26, so you've got to make the most of what you got. So I had Warren build these for me. I've always loved books. Grew up with a bookcase, and so I really just wanted a place for all my stuff instead of a bunch of ugly boxes. So had some cabinets put in for the junk that doesn't look so pretty, and yeah, Now this little loft is a library, and it is just wonderful. What was I going to say? Oh yeah. So this is all white pine that grew on the property, and we sawed up with the sawmill. And then we have a little bit of paneling that has been stained. There's a birch paneling back here. All this molding here and the molding around all the windows, we molded through our planer. And so it's just kind of fun to be able to make your own stuff. Come check out the bedroom. Every man should have one of these. It may not be pretty, but it's awfully practical to have a urinal on those cold, cold winter mornings. It's a tight space, but it's a pretty nice little little bedroom here. And then this is our inverter. This is what changes that solar power into 110. And we've got our little fuse box back here. You don't have to worry about too much current when you only got 200 watts coming in at any given time. Also had Warren make some of these closets for me. We've got yellow birch here from the property. This is white birch, and then this is some of that birch paneling. And it's lined with cedar that we sawed as well. So it's that wonderful cedar smell. All right, well, I got to show you the coolest part here. Although that window that you're looking at is pretty cool. That's just 4 of those windows we put together, and a little spot of blue stained glass from Karen's stained glass studio. You can see these pictures. These were originally in a scroll form. They came from my great uncle Buddy, and he was a collector of all sorts of unique art. All right, so you may have seen we've got a tower outside here. To access that, you've got to work that Scooby-Doo door. So Karen helped us put up this really unique wallpaper here, and I'm not sure how well the camera is going to show it. This came from a friend of ours that worked down in New Orleans. He worked for this wacky wallpaper place called Flavor Paper. We had one test run of this. And so in our stairway up to the tower, I wanted to showcase it. Again, we got a pretty steep little staircase here. You can see our water tank here. This is where the gravity feed of that lake water, so that we got a little bit of pressure in our 2 sinks. Well, I'm not sure if I'm going to show you that tower up here. It's a real nice view, but the room is totally unfinished. Maybe I'll save that for the next installment. So anyway, I hope that wasn't too boring and too self-absorbed, but I just wanted to take y'all for a little tour of the inside of my home. All right, adios.